Hi, hello, and welcome. I am definitely not Vlad, and you're watching me level my character to 70 so that I can start pugging my way to 2.8k rating or finishing all the dungeons with plus 20 so that I get all the portals. I'm not sure one I'm going to be doing. It really depends on how the pugs will go once we get to 70 and start actually doing the dungeons. I feel like the early pugs will be a bit more chaotic because it's people who don't really go to the higher end dungeons or not. But we'll see how that goes when we get to it. For now, what we have to do is level. And we've been doing TBC dungeons. We've done a grand total of 16 TBC dungeons. I think it's time to graduate to Wrath of Lich King dungeons because I keep getting dungeons that I've already done in TBC. So I don't really want to keep doing that. It's not as efficient. It's still very good, don't get me wrong, because TBC dungeon density is absolutely ridiculous. Like the amount of enemies that you can pull and kill is just bonkers, as some would say. So, but the quests also give us gear, which is really, really good, and we're really struggling to keep up. Just recently, I upgraded an item from I think it was item level 8 to item level 98. I think it was the belt. Yeah, Liar's Cord right there. I replaced some sort of green with it. It was pretty ridiculous. We're gonna abandon this quest. I really don't need this quest in my log at all because I'm not gonna actually go to Wrath of Lich King area to Northrend. I'm just going to queue for dungeons. Before I queue for that, actually, I'm just gonna queue for dungeons and say heck it. While I wait for the queue to pop, I'm gonna check if I can buy any of my favorited items because I've favorited gear that I need to buy to use once I get to 70. So Neltharic Spear, we're just a little bit of gold away from from being able to actually buy that. That feels pretty bad. Just being 34 gold away, 35 gold away, something like that, from being able to buy it. Oh, and this one has Leech. Ooh, after next dungeon, I really got to make sure I buy this. It's not a huge deal, right? Because I'll be replacing this probably before I even run my first mythic, right? Because what I'm gonna do when I hit 70 is I'm going to run the 5 heroics so that I can get a piece of champion gear. I'm going to do a Furak Assault. That gives me 2 pieces of veteran gear. And I'm going to check the world quests to see if I can't get any sort of gear from that. The ones in Zaralek Cavern might be pretty good because there's almost always one of the elite quests, elite world quests that gives a piece of gear. We'll see. We'll see what we get from there, but yeah, I will try to get some gear other than just the greens. I'm gonna try and get some gear, not just greens, and go into the Mythic Plus dungeons. Unless you guys let me know in the comments that you really want me to just go in with greens and really suffer and only get gear from Mythic Plus. But I think that's yeah, we'll see. If people really want me to do it, I'll do it. And by people, I mean the 3 people that are gonna watch these videos. Hi, Mom. Oh, oh, we start off with Gundrak. Very nice. Let's give everyone the buff. Let's grab the 52 quests that are in here. Well, it's just 3, but it feels like a lot because you get them done pretty quickly. What am I even saying? This is where we have a bit of a clusterfuck. But we're gonna pop Bark Skin right off the bat because we're gonna be collecting a lot of these mobs. I think once they group up, we're gonna pop Survival Instincts and pull the boss. Yes, that is the call here. I'm gonna pop Berserking or Berserk so that I can mash my thingy thing. We're gonna heal ourselves as the Paladin is not doing so, or is he? I can't really tell, to be completely honest, but then again, maybe I'm just taking so much damage. Okay, well that was pretty good. Poison Nova, I don't even know what that does. Puts a poison dot on everyone. Ooh, I got a weapon upgrade. Yeah, I gotta make sure I click these altars so that we can progress through the dungeon. If you don't, you can't. And I also gotta make sure I pick up these quest items so that I can complete the quest. Is there one back here? There isn't, but let's keep going then. Okay, gonna pop an enraged region, and we're gonna pop bark skin while I gather here. I think this is enough. These guys do some spell damage. Gonna use a proc of our Dream of Cenarius. I am mashing Iron Fur constantly. I'm gonna dump all of my rage into Iron Fur for survivability. use an enraged regen or a frenzied regen. I keep calling it enraged regen, but that's the warrior thing. Okay, let's loot that. I'm gonna pounce on this guy, shift the bear form midair. I'm not gonna drag these guys around because I want to grab that tablet that's down there to help me complete the quest. Some iron fur here, and I'm gonna store up my rage so I can use it as soon as I get up there. And this guy is gonna ninja the tablet that I was trying to get. Serves me right. Okay, I think I can pull these guys into boss. I'm going to wing it. I do have a charge of the survival instincts, so we can just pop that. Gonna pop the trinket as well. It was desynced from the bark skin, but that's alright, because bark skin's a much, whatchamacallit, shorter cooldown than the trinket. Not much. I think it's just half the cooldown, but still. They don't seem to overlap often. I'm going to use my next proc of the thing on... By thing I mean Dream of Cenarius. It looks like I don't have to use it on anyone. I was going to use it on the Paladin because the Paladin was low. Maybe I should start saving the proc. Don't seem to need the survivability here, so I'm just going to merc it. I'm going to grab this tablet because it's the closest one to me. There we go. I went out of shapeshift form because that way I can, whatchamacallit, I can dash to allied players, and there was an allied player ahead of me, so I just dashed to him. Felt like the best thing to do. Run ahead and grab this thingy thing because I'm going to be busy tanking with my face. Okay, wait for the hit and then grab. Haha! You see that min-maxing? Easy. We're going to pull everything to boss here. I'm going to pop bark skin while I gather. That guy's getting away from me. We're going to growl and moonfire. And we're going to try and get Murabi. There we go. Okay, we're going to pop berserk and berserking. And we're going to mash the iron fur button. Oh no, I got disarmed. Anyway, I think I got disarmed. I wasn't really looking at that part of my screen.
Interrupt.
No, I messed up my interrupt and nobody's kicking him. No, he's become a mammoth. Oh well. Oh no. Anyway, that's one of those moments. Doesn't seem to make a difference when you're running a leveling dungeon. Okay, very nice. I'm going to grab this here. Yoink. Activate the altar, grab another one. That's me done with the quest. Very nice. We're gonna kill these two guys. This guy spread them. They're gonna keep hitting us through the ground, but I don't think it matters. I don't think we're taking that much damage there. I have to worry about that. Ooh, this camera work was interesting. Probably gave someone a case of the disease. These guys really hurt, so I'm a little bit scared of them. These guys up here, I'm gonna pop survival instincts when I go up there. I'm gonna use one charge of frenzied regeneration. Survival instincts, there we go. Gonna pop this for the absorb shield. I'm silenced, so I cannot use that, but I'll use another charge of frenzied regen because doesn't give a shit if I'm silenced or not. And that should keep me alive. Bark skin. I think we're good here. Dream of Cenarius proc. I'm a little bit worried about that paladin, but he can take care of himself. He has bubble, I would hope. Maybe at some point he'll do something other than run around. Yeah, he's just kind of running around in circles. I'm unable to heal myself at the moment. Now I am. Dream of Cenarius proc, and I'm just gonna rebirth him. I don't care. Just because it's faster. We'll rebuff him and pull boss. Don't really have any cooldowns here, so I might have to actually run away from him when he does the Blade Storm. Yeah, I'm gonna run away because he's slow. I don't need to get hit by that. Stampede on someone. If I got a Dream of Cenarius proc, I can't help people with it. There we go. Very nice. We got boots as well. I accidentally opened that, but heck. I think I got enough bags. Boots. I got new gloves that are already equipped. Very good. The weapon upgrade is right there. That was a good run. That was really good for me. That felt like it was quite good. And now I have the 3 quests to turn in as well for a bunch of loot. I get new boots from that as well. We'll see which ones are better. So what do we have here? 2 intellect rings. I'll grab the agility one, and it seems to be better than either of my rings, so we're just going to equip it. These boots have crit instead of versatility. I'll go for versatility, I think. I think versatility is the call. I'm not sure, so I'm just going to leave it be. Yeah. And the belt is an upgrade. Okay, very nice. Very nice. This is a good run for us loot-wise. We're going to leave instance group, and let's see what the next dungeon we get is. Oh no, I need to go, before I even queue, I'm just going to go and check if that spear is still up. No, Tharic spear. Does it have, that's the leech one. 254 gold. We got plenty of gold to buy that. Let's go. We've got ourselves a weapon for level 70. Very nice. Look at that. Ain't that a thing? Look at the stat upgrade from leveling to that. That's funny. Okay, so what's the next thing that we're gonna buy? Let me just check my favorites here. I can remove the spear. I can remove the other spear. That's 379, and the war staff as well. Can heck off. Let's just refresh that. So we have a cloak that we should get. Isn't there a better cloak to get? Hold on, I need to check if there's a cheaper cloak to get. Because this is the deep rock one, right? I might be able to get. It's under miscellaneous cloak. And we're gonna set it 70 to 70. We're gonna search. So there's a deep rock cape. Yeah, I accidentally favorited the one that's. Oh, there's a cape and there's a cloak. So the cloak gives haste first, and this one gives crit mastery. I'll just favorite both and take a look. And the 346 one, I don't even want to buy that. The Obsidian Combatant one is 37. That's 379. Costs 3.4k gold for some reason. I'll favorite it just to keep track of it. You never know. Maybe somebody drops the price, but I think we're going to be settling for a Deep Rock Cape here that has crit mastery. The trinkets are surprisingly cheap. I'm very, very surprised that I can pick up any sort of trinket for less than 1,000 gold. I think I want the stones more than anything because they'll be reflecting damage. That'd be really, really nice. Hold on. Taking damage has a chance to cause your next melee attack to deal an additional blot damage. Very nice. Actually, that's pretty good. That's a really good trinket. That's very good for bear. That's for sure. I like that. Nice. It is single target. I wish it was like AoE, but it is. I'll take what I can get. I'll take any sort of damage I can get. Yeah, we're looking to buy rings next. That seems to be the cheapest option. And the necklace is going to be probably the most expensive bit. Let's check for necks. Yeah, 346, 342, 339, 376 is the lowest item level. Yeah, why did I have that favorited? Let's just favorite all of these and keep track of those in case somebody drops them really low. Drop it low on the floor. Okay, that's enough gear staring on the auction house. We're gonna get back to queuing for dungeons. We need to do one more dungeon for this video. It seems like the thing I do is like do a dungeon, do some stuff, then do another dungeon, and that's a video. And I like it. I like the pacing of it. Turns out to be about 25 minutes, give or take a few. And I feel like that's a decent video length for like a long marathon series. Oh, hello. Yes, please. Sorry if you heard like random wind on the microphone. That's because I was walking around my living room and not the fan, but the air conditioner blew at me. Speaking of which, I probably need to pick that back up because it's been blasting because it's a very hot day. 35 degrees Celsius. I have no idea what that is in Fahrenheit, but I think it's above 100. So yeah, not very fun at all. All right, the only thing I dislike about Zuldrak here, or Drak'Tharon Keep, sorry, not Zuldrak. What's Zuldrak? What is Zuldrak? What am I thinking of? Zuldrak is the zone where this is. Anyway, the one thing I dislike about this dungeon is that at the end, if you want to do all the quests, there's one quest where you have to wait for a super, super long time. Alright, we're going to use a New Age Regeneration because I need to use the Dream of Cenarius on somebody else. I feel like that should be my fallback. I'm getting knocked back a lot. That's probably annoying people. Use another Frenzied Regen. I don't want to pop Survival Instincts here. I'm going to need probably both charges because there's going to be a really, really big pull coming up right after this. Somebody's doing like some pretty serious damage right there. Oh, it's the Priest. It's a level 18 Priest spamming Holy Nova. He's going to be top in DPS for a while here. Alright, so this is a big pull. We're going to pop Bark Skin. We're going to pop everything basically. Alright, I'm going to let that one person deal with the ghoul. I don't care. Why can't I hit anything? Okay. Flesh-eating ghouls are probably cannibalizing the corpses there. That's good. At least they're not hitting me. I'm going to use a charge of Frenzied Regen here. Okay, I used less cooldowns than I expected to, which is good. I'll keep him right here so the people that are down the stairs can also get a line of sight and hit him. Nobody seems to be in trouble for healing, so I don't have to. Okay, somebody's pet has Growl off. Turn Growl off, please. If it's already on, they should turn it. If it's already off, they should turn it on and back off again because it gets buggy. If it's already on, off, turn it on and back off again. There we go. Shapeshift so I can get out of that route. Probably should have just shapeshifted straight to cat form instead of out of bear form and then into cat form, but hey. It was a reflex at best. Okay, I don't really care if those get to the bottom. I'm just trying to figure out where the actual NPCs are going to be that matter. There's the first one. We're not going to spend Rage on Iron Fur. We're just going to spend it on Maul because the Maul does way more damage on single target, at least while leveling. Okay, that guy's got it under control. He just blasted that guy. Next one's going to come from this side. They alternate sides. One comes from here, then another one from there. I just never know where the first one's going to come from. Those guys went and pulled the bats. For some reason, they can deal with that. I don't care. Everyone here seems to be on top of their game. They're kind of just mashing everything into bits. So we're going to go ahead and murder everything very, very quickly. And there's the final crystal handler. We're going to taunt that guy. I don't know who does that much damage. I think it's the disciplined priest. Okay, and now we kill this guy. Bada bing, bada boom. I don't know why I said bada bing, bada boom, but hey, there you go. No one's really taking any serious amount of damage here. We're going to use quest item on corpse. There we go. Because I sure as hell forgot. Yeah, see? People turning around trying to get it done. Okay, somebody already pulled this. I'm going to pull everything and their mom in here. Let's go. Don't think I need to pop anything here. I'm going to use a Dream of Cenarius proc. I'm going to charge. Never mind, I'm not going to charge because it's on cooldown. Frenzied Regen here. At some point, somebody will catch up to me and actually use something. Using my first survival instincts here, Frenzied Regeneration. I'm going to use Zerking. I'm just going to have a shit ton of Frenzied Regen stacks go off here. Yeah, I don't mind. Because Berserk, I have the talent where it lets me use Frenzied Regen with no cooldown. I'm going to Feared here. That's going to be a lot of damage. Doing okay though. We use our next survival instincts here. Mobs are not dying. I think people aren't hitting them. Oh, this is getting dicey. Okay, boss is dead, so that's a big source of damage gone, and I have Bark Skin back up. People were caught off guard. They didn't know what to do here. I'm still dying because the healer's too busy trying to do damage instead of actually healing me. Okay, we have stabilized. That was a messy pull, and I didn't really like that because the group wasn't on top of it. I should have probably waited for the group, but then if I waited for the group, they would have kept hitting shit and taking aggro and not letting me actually group them so that we can kill them quickly, which that's probably going to be the ongoing issue I have with pugs in general, is that they're just going to keep hitting shit before I'm able to group it properly, and then they're going to be like, oh, why tank die, why this, why that. Frenzied regen, pork skin. I have another frenzied regen charge here, but I hope I don't need it. I need to loot these. There we go. Just give everyone speedy boost. I don't have any cooldowns here. Hopefully they let them group up. No, they were just busy beating the shit out of one guy. Nobody kicking those. I'm gonna try and LOS them so they come over to me. There we go. That's more like it. People don't know what their kick keys are. Or maybe they're just a bunch of lobbies with no kicks. Yeah, they're pretty low level. Maybe they don't have their kicks unlocked yet. I don't know what levels they get their kicks on. Where's the damage we had before? Like, is the priest just not spamming the AoE anymore? No, he's too busy going up there and pulling shit instead of actually just clearing the dungeon faster. I really don't like that, but hey, whatever. It's a lobby dungeon. We're still gonna do it in like 4 minutes. Actually, we're gonna do it in a lot more than that. I had to tab target and kick that fear, which I do not like, and nobody's gonna kick that fear, but only the pet got feared. That's perfectly fine. I don't care if the pet gets feared. Can I travel form here? No. And Stampeding Roar is on cooldown, unfortunate. We're going to maul here because it does more single target damage, and I'm not exactly worried about my health. I'm gonna get turned into skeletons here. Yeah, people are just mashing buttons without checking what the buttons do. That's okay though. I don't think anyone can die here from this. Button 4 does the most damage, it seems. Very nice. Okay, let's go do the thingy thing over there. We're going to use the Drak'Tharon's elixir, so he spawns in. I'm gonna decline that. Just gonna wait on quest. That person's probably gonna leave. I'm gonna keep declining that. This Pennywise guy, if he asks for it again, I'm just gonna wait. I'm not gonna click anything. I'm just gonna wait. Okay. I haven't been using my talents, have I? That's perfectly fine though. I guess I don't have much to get out of this. Matted Fur, Barkskin, and Survival Instincts gives me an Absorb Shield. Yes, I'll take that. And I guess reduces all damage taken. That looks pretty juicy, to be completely honest with you. That's 6%. When I put the second point in, it's 6% less damage taken. I think that's worth taking, especially for the huge amounts of damage I'll be taking later from actual thingy thing. So the hunter says that he jumped down and that he probably shouldn't have, and is asking where he should turn it in. The RP where we wait for Drak'Tharon to show up and talk to Lich King and all that. It lasts so long that he probably has time to get back. That's what I told him. Okay, so we have reinforced fur. Oh yes, definitely. That'll increase my damage done from iron fur, and I think I want to get reinvigoration because that'll reduce the frenzied regeneration cooldown, and that'll also let me get Earth Warden when I'm done with that. And Earth Warden is pretty strong. Every time I hit something with Thrash, basically I take 30% less damage from the next auto attack cast against me. I'm going to start going down this path so that I can get the CC and get some more utility out of my character. So if you go down this path, you can grab Typhoon, which is the knockback, very useful for interrupting stuff, and you can get the Vortex, and then later on, when you have both, once you have the Vortex, you can wombo combo them. I'm not gonna even press decline because this guy's just gonna keep spamming it. I don't want to queue for more. I'm gonna turn in and leave. Sorry. There we go. Now they know my intent. I'm gonna decline. Hopefully they don't ask me to queue again. Alright, teleport out of dungeon and teleport back into the dungeon. And then we can peace out of here. Very nice. Another couple of dungeon quests done. Only one of them gave gear, that's no biggie. And we're gonna leave instance group so these guys can queue together if they really want to. There we go. So we got wrist upgrade, very nice, and another wrist. So I got two different wrists. Did I get both of those from quest items, or was one of them a drop? I'm not sure. Crit or haste? I'm gonna go for haste, 100%. I love having a crap ton of haste while leveling. All of your buttons do so, like each of your hits does so much that it's just worth being able to do more hits. Okie dokie. I think that's it. I don't have anything else left to do before I queue for the next couple of dungeons, so I think that's the end of this episode. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.